Happy Self-Care Tuesday with me, Shana. So, we've talked about a lot of things over the last couple of weeks that are regarding to self-care. So, I wanted to double check and see, how are you doing? No, really, how are you doing? Are you learning a new normal? I'm wake up in the morning to get ready for work by making a cup of coffee, putting on my slippers, and walking downstairs. Definitely a different kind of routine, but that has been my new normal. Or have you really been struggling to try to figure out, how do I accomplish those things that I had worked out so well in a schedule, and now I have no idea what's going on? Or are you on the flip side and it was hard to kind of keep up with life? There was so much going on, and now you're like nailing it and you're like, yeah, I got this, and you're able to pace yourself and keep up. Regardless of whatever it is, there's no wrong way of self-care. Self-care is about taking a moment, evaluating, and looking at yourself. Okay, how am I? Am I feeling crabby and irritable? Okay, then obviously then you're missing out on something that you need for yourself, something that you're lacking. And I'm not talking about, the basic necessities, food, water, washing your hands, all of that. But sometimes we could be missing an emotional connection. So are you finding ways to reach out or connect with other people? Because, most people need people. So take a moment and just kind of evaluate, how am I doing today, really? So that way you can kind of assess, what do you need? Do you need to get a good cry out? Do you feel like things have been building up, and then now you just need to release? Watch a sappy movie, or just watching some Hallmark card commercials, and some of the ones that there have been right now regarding COVID-19 and healthcare workers, and just some of those things that they've been posting on TV, some of those commercials that just make me tear up. So if you need a good cry, that is the best medicine. Do that. If you need a laugh, that's a good medicine too. So find a funny movie or watch a comedy show, or if you feel like, I just need some time out. I mean, I know restrictions are starting to lift, but you still can't sit inside of restaurants, so it's not like you can have that. There's a lot of places that are still closed, but opening soon, but they're not there yet. So then plan a date night. So it's like, we're going to watch this comedy show at this time. Go ahead, fix your hair, put on some makeup, or, for the guys, put on that new cologne, or you probably haven't wear cologne in a while, or shave, or trim up, the facial hair and all that. So whatever you need to do to kind of feel like, okay, I'm going out, I'm going to go have a good time, that just prepares you and gets you in the mindset. So that is taking care of yourself. I'm preparing myself to have a good time. I'm preparing myself to then go to my living room, sit down, watch a comedy show. And then, the thing is that doesn't cost you anything. It just takes a little bit of time, and to prepare yourself mentally and emotionally, like, I'm going to go do this. And you'll be surprised to find out that you actually had a really good time. Now, I know with the weather, it's been kind of chilly, but we're starting to have some really warm days coming up. People, some of you are going to be looking forward to getting outside more. I know I am. I'm going to work in my garden, dig in the earth, go for a walk. Right now, Fairhaven is hosting its 17th annual walk, and we're doing it virtually, and we're doing it over a 6-week period. So I'm going to definitely make sure I got my husband logged on yesterday, so he's on my team, and we're going to go for a walk, and we're going to enjoy the nice weather, and maybe do a curbside pickup, and then find a nice place to set up a picnic. So it feels like it's a day out. Although it just costs us lunch, it doesn't take a lot of money to do these types of things, but it does take a mindset. So how are you doing really? Where's your mindset out? Do you just need a break? Do you just need some quiet time? Assess where you're at and what you need, because only you know. I mean, I could say you could do this, but you know what works out best for you. If you feel like you need some quiet time because you've been doing a lot of things digitally, going online, then find a quiet corner, pull out a really good book. All of those things are great things to do. So whatever you need to do, just take that moment, assess where you are, and make a decision on what are you going to do. So with that, I'm just going to conclude on this Self-Care Tuesday. How are you really? Answer that question and find something to help you feel like you are caring for yourself. And until next week, have a great day.